After starting Caption Pro, you'll see the screen in front of you. In order to analyse camera trap images, just click Set Camera Trap Options. First thing to do is load up images from the folder which we want to analyse. So we've selected 1581 files in the folder, and here's the first one. First thing to do is to look at the time, the cumulative count versus time profile via this option. Just drag this to the middle. You can see that the profile has a lot of steps in it. It runs over 5 days from 28th of November to the 4th of December. Now the steps indicate that a lot of camera triggerings were occurring over a very short space of time, which probably means that there are a lot of animals recorded. So if we close that window and now go to slideshow, we'll move the profile back to the start and play. Now we click through all of the slides at quite a rapid rate. You can see the numbers changing at the top, and pretty soon we'll get to the first appearance of an animal. These false triggerings are caused by movements of shadows and vegetation, but in not very long we'll actually reach an image of an animal. And we can stop the slideshow by hitting Control P when that happens. Okay, so here's our first animal, which is clearly a kangaroo. Now to find the image at which the first one appears, we click the left arrow until the image vanishes, and then one forward. And we make a note of the sequence number at which it appears. And now we step forward and we can see the animal sniffing at the bait, and it's disappeared there. There's its tail, and now we record the end, which is at sequence number 126. So now if we leave the slideshow mode by hitting escape, we go back to the start where the kangaroo first appeared, number 118. And there's the image, and now we want to tag this with the kangaroo. Now because we're likely to see the same animal, the same species of animal multiple times, we'll add kangaroo as a preset. This has already been done. So if we want, and all of the other animals which we're expecting to see here. So here are the preset texts, and if we click copy to, it now appears in the tags field just on the right of the main screen. The next thing to do is to apply this tag to a number of different images, and in order to do this we click the batch button and say that we'd like to set the cap. So here's the screen. We want to set the captions and tags to the entered text up to the last sequence number which appeared, which was 126. So if we type that in and click apply to sequence, we're warned that this will overwrite the original folder, and away it goes. Okay, and that's now done. Just to check that it works okay, we'll go backwards and we can see that tags appear for all of the images in which the animal appears. So having done that, we can now move on to the the end of the appearance of that animal, which was at sequence number 126. And run the slideshow again from that point. So we'll now go to play, and we'll wait for the next one. And you can see that it's appeared. Let's stop it and go backwards. You can see it's a shingleback lizard. So this is where it first appears. So we'll escape from the slideshow. From the presets, we'll select shingleback and copy it to the tag. Close. And now we'll apply that up to where the shingleback stops appearing, which is at sequence number 162. So we'll now apply that, and now we'll tag all of the images containing shingleback. So it takes a little while, but it chugs through at a fairly steady rate, and now it's coming to a close. And this process is repeated to work through all of the camera images. Now that we've finished manually tagging all the images, we can produce a summary via the analysis tags frame. So we'll answer yes to this question. And now we're building a summary of all of the tag information which we've applied by directly examining the images. So that now appears, and if we make this a little bit larger, we can see that we've got all of the animals which appear, how long they appeared for, that's the time between their first appearance in their first occurrence and the last appearance in the last occurrence, and the number of images in which they appear. And if we want, we can copy this tag to the clipboard and paste it into a report. But this gives a summary of the animals which appeared in this particular set of images. And the individual data, of course, is shown down below here, all the appearances. So that's it.